Elon Musk will surprise you tonight. Don't skip. Or luck leaves. God says, listen carefully. This message is for you and only you. Archangel Michael is standing right now by your side, his wings stretched wide, his sword glowing with pure divine light. He says this is not a joke. He says he is commanding you to open this message now. He says the time is short and that tonight something extraordinary is about to happen that will shake the very foundation of your life. Michael says that if you delay, you risk losing a blessing so powerful, so rare that few have ever witnessed it. He says your patience has been tested, but the time for action has arrived. God Himself is speaking through this message. God says trust Him completely. God says your safety is guaranteed. God says your life will not be harmed. God says everything you have ever prayed for is converging upon you tonight. God says, open your heart. Open your mind. Open this now. Archangel Michael shouts with urgency that resonates in the heavens and echoes in the corners of the earth. Open this immediately. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. Do not ignore the call. I am commanding you in the name of God. The universe itself is aligning for you and a moment of destiny approaches. Tonight, Elon Musk will surprise you. He will appear in ways that will make you tremble with awe. This is not coincidence. This is not luck. This is divine orchestration. He is only a messenger, a conduit, a sign. The real miracle is what God is about to release in your life. God says, understand clearly that your faith is the key. Your prayers, your hope, your unwavering trust in Him have brought you to this moment. He says that tonight when the surprise unfolds, it will be more than you can imagine. He says, do not be afraid of the suddenness. Do not let doubt enter your mind. Do not let hesitation steal what is rightfully yours. Michael warns that even a second of distraction, even a whisper of disbelief could shift the timing. He says that your destiny requires your full attention, your full devotion, your full presence. God says, stand firm in faith and receive what is coming with gratitude. Archangel Michael says that tonight doors that were previously closed for you will fly open. He says that Elon Musk will bring a message, a revelation, a moment that will make your heart beat faster than you ever thought possible. He says, your luck is divine. Your blessings are not ordinary. They are extraordinary. They are designed by God, crafted by angels, timed by the heavens. Michael says, the surprise you will witness is a signal, a confirmation, a proof that God sees you, that God hears you, that God loves you beyond comprehension. God says, remember, all around you, the universe is conspiring for your good. He says, every event, every encounter, every word you have spoken, every prayer you have whispered in secret has led you to this exact hour. God says, tonight you will realize that nothing in your life has been wasted. God says the moments of struggle, the nights of doubt, the days of waiting, all were preparation for this divine encounter. Michael says, when Elon Musk surprises you, recognize that the true gift is not the person, the wealth, or the status, but the confirmation of God's power in your life. Michael says, this is your testimony, your miracle, your moment to shine. God says, do not let fear cloud your vision. Do not let skepticism block the divine flow. He says, open your eyes wide, open your heart wide, and receive the fullness of His plan. Michael says you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel unworthy. But God says you are more than worthy. God says your soul is precious. Your purpose is vital. Your life is a canvas for miracles. Michael says, tonight you will glimpse the extraordinary, the impossible made real, the blessings you only dreamed of materializing before your eyes. Archangel Michael warns, however, timing is everything. He says, even the slightest delay could allow this blessing to shift. He says you must open this message now. You must prepare your heart now. You must align your soul with the divine will immediately. Michael says do not doubt. Do not wait. Do not question. God says act in faith. Act in trust. Act in divine obedience. God says when you open this, the universe will recognize your readiness and the flow of miracles will begin without obstruction. God says tonight Elon Musk's appearance is symbolic. Michael says it is a herald of greater things. God says your life is entering a season of unprecedented favor. God says financial breakthroughs, spiritual awakenings, emotional revelations, and life-changing opportunities are all converging at this moment. Michael says the surprise is the beginning, not the end. God says the real miracle is your transformation. God says the real miracle is the unlocking of your potential. God says the real miracle is the confirmation that you are walking in alignment with His divine purpose. Archangel Michael urges you to prepare spiritually. He says pray. He says cleanse your mind of doubt. He says remove fear from your heart. He says focus entirely on God's presence. Michael says when you are fully aligned, you will recognize the signals, the signs, and the subtle whispers that God is sending. He says tonight every step, every movement, every glance will carry divine significance. God says you are safe. You are protected. You are guided. God says nothing can harm you. Nothing can derail you. Nothing can stop the divine flow intended for your life. God says the message you are about to receive from Elon Musk is not merely informational. It is transformational. Michael says every word, every action, every gesture is infused with divine intention. Michael says, watch carefully. Listen carefully. Feel deeply. God says, let your soul recognize the signs. God says, let your heart respond with gratitude. God says, let your mind remain steadfast in faith. Michael says, tonight your life will never be the same. Michael says, this is your appointed hour. God says, open it. Open it fully and allow the blessings to flow. Archangel Michael continues, do not be distracted by ordinary thoughts. Do not question the reality of what you will witness. Do not allow worldly logic to cloud your perception. Tonight, the impossible will become possible. Tonight, a vision will manifest. Tonight, God will show you that He is in control, that He sees you, that He loves you, and that He has orchestrated every detail for your good. Trust Him completely. Open your heart. Receive fully. God says, remember, miracles are happening constantly around you, but this one is extraordinary. God says the alignment of events, the convergence of people, the orchestration of time all have led to this night. Michael says tonight your destiny unfolds in a spectacular way. Michael says this is not mere coincidence. Michael says this is divine timing. God says respond to it with faith, respond to it with gratitude, respond to it with action. God says the moment you hesitate even slightly, the divine flow could shift and you would miss the confirmation, the sign, the blessing. God says, trust in His timing. Trust in His wisdom. Trust in His love. Michael says, the surprise from Elon Musk is a gateway, a key, a signal of the abundance that is now available to you. Michael says, watch, listen, feel, respond. God says, tonight your life will enter a new chapter, a chapter filled with prosperity, revelation, joy, and peace. God says, open this now and do not look back. Michael says, your obedience, your faith, your trust are the keys that unlock the doors to what has been prepared for you. God says, remember, you are chosen. You are favored. You are protected. Michael says, tonight you will witness the proof of God's promise in a way so vivid, so real that you will never doubt His presence again. Michael says, your heart will know, your soul will rejoice, your spirit will soar. God says, open this immediately, for the blessing cannot wait. God says, your destiny is calling. Michael says, answer the call now. God says, be ready. Be alert. Be aware. Michael says, tonight, when the surprise unfolds, recognize it as the hand of God reaching into your life. Michael says, receive it with humility. Receive it with joy. Receive it with gratitude. God says, your prayers have been heard. God says, your struggles have been seen. God says, your faith has been rewarded. Michael says, tonight, everything changes. Michael says, tonight your life is transformed. God says, open this now before the opportunity passes. God says, nothing can harm you. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can block this blessing. Michael says, tonight you are the focal point of divine intervention. Michael says every moment counts, every decision counts, every action counts. God says, open this immediately. God says, your miracle awaits. Michael says, trust in the process. Trust in the timing. Trust in God completely. God says, your surprise is here. Michael says, do not delay. Michael says, do not ignore. Michael says, act now. God says, the universe is ready to pour out blessings on you like never before. God says, tonight your life enters a season of abundance, revelation, and fulfillment. Michael says, open this now. God says, it is your hour. God says, my beloved child, hear me now. This message is not ordinary. It is not a casual note to be skipped or set aside. The heavens are trembling with urgency, and Archangel Michael himself has descended in a state of alarm because what is unfolding tonight concerns your life, your fortune, and your destiny. I am speaking to you directly because the forces of luck, prosperity, and divine protection are at a tipping point, and you are at the center of this extraordinary hour. Michael says, I order you to open this now. There is no time to delay. If you hesitate, the blessing meant for you will slip away. This is an emergency. Feel the weight of his words. Every fiber of your being must listen, for the warning is not a metaphor. The universe itself has aligned in this moment. And Elon Musk, yes, he the visionary, the one who shapes the future, has prepared a surprise for you tonight. Do not question this. Do not doubt this. This is real. Watch at the end, because what will be revealed will change your life permanently. Beloved, your heart may tremble. Your mind may race with doubt. But I say to you now, trust. Trust in the divine orchestration that has led you to this point. There are millions who will never hear this. Millions who are blind to the miracles that surround them. Yet you have been chosen. Chosen because your soul has the courage to endure. Chosen because your faith is unshakable even when the storms rage. Tonight everything changes. Elon Musk will act as a vessel of divine opportunity, a conduit through which your destiny will be revealed. What seems impossible, what seems beyond reach, is in fact your reality waiting to be claimed. But only if you act now. Only if you obey the command that Michael has shouted from the heavens. Delay is the enemy. Delay will rob you of your chance. Open immediately. I am with you. My presence envelopes you. Stronger than any shadow, brighter than the darkest night. Fear cannot touch you, for your protection is eternal. Every step you take tonight, every choice, every movement is under my watch. Do not doubt this. I am speaking with a voice louder than any thunder, clearer than the sun at noon. And yet I am gentle because I know your human heart is fragile. I know your doubts. I know the questions that try to cage your faith. How can this be real? How can this happen to me? I tell you, it is real because you have been chosen. It is real because the universe has prepared this moment for your ascension. You are safe. You are protected. Nothing will go wrong if you heed this message and follow my instructions exactly. Pray, trust, act. Archangel Michael is standing by your side even now. His wings spread wide, his sword gleaming with the fire of righteousness. He is ready to intervene in ways beyond your imagination. But Michael's intervention requires your acknowledgement. His power cannot fully manifest unless you open what is intended for you. Tonight, your faith must become action. Your belief must become reality. This is why I command you through Michael. Do not wait. Do not doubt. Open immediately. The energies of the cosmos have converged on this very second. Your future, your luck, your unimaginable blessings hinge upon this instant. One moment of hesitation, 1 second of doubt, and the forces of opportunity will move past you, leaving only regret in their wake. And I do not want regret for you. I want triumph. I want joy. I want the fullness of my blessings to pour into your life. Elon Musk, yes, he who is known to reshape the world, is tonight part of this divine plan. He is unaware fully of the spiritual guidance that surrounds him. Yet through the alignment of heaven, the universe has positioned him to surprise you in ways that will astonish your soul. What he brings is not merely wealth or status. What he brings is a doorway to your destiny. A doorway you have been prepared for your entire life to walk through. And it is right there waiting, just on the horizon of your immediate action. Michael shouts again, do not delay. This is not an ordinary moment. Open now. Can you feel the urgency vibrating through your very being? It is not imagined. It is real and it is meant only for you. Tonight you will witness a miracle unlike any before. Everything that has seemed impossible, everything that has seemed just beyond your reach will come together. The evidence of your worth, the recognition of your talents, the validation of your dreams, these will appear before you as if by magic. But it is no magic. It is divine will flowing directly from me, orchestrated by the angels and channeled through the events of your life into the hands of Elon Musk. Do you see? Do you understand? The heavens are converging in your favor. And yet there is a warning embedded in every fiber of this message. Hesitation is your enemy. Delay is your adversary. The clock is ticking. The moment is fleeting. Open immediately. Witness. Believe. Receive. I am asking you now with the intensity of the universe behind my words to stop everything else. Stop the distractions. Stop the thoughts that pull you away from this moment. Your phone, your messages, your doubts, your fears, all of these must vanish because they are not important. What is important is this exact second, the alignment, the convergence, the revelation that will forever alter the course of your life. Do not waste it. Do not dismiss it. Michael is ready to act with full divine authority, but he waits for you. He waits for your recognition, your courage, your obedience. Open immediately. Trust. Pray. Act. Nothing will go wrong. You are safe. You are shielded. You are chosen. This is your hour. If you believe me, type Amen. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open this now. Archangel Michael's urgency resounds through the heavens and touches the earth. Open immediately. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. Do not ignore the call. In the name of God, I command you to act. The universe itself is aligning for you, and a moment of destiny approaches. Tonight, Elon Musk will surprise you. He will appear in ways that will make you tremble with awe. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. He is a messenger, a conduit, a sign. The real miracle is what God is about to release in your life. Understand clearly that your faith is the key. Your prayers, your hope, your unwavering trust in Him have brought you to this moment. Tonight, when the surprise unfolds, it will be more than you can imagine. Do not be afraid of suddenness. Do not let doubt enter your mind. Do not let hesitation steal what is rightfully yours. Even a second of distraction could shift the timing. Your destiny requires your full attention, your full devotion, your full presence. Stand firm in faith and receive what is coming with gratitude. Doors that were previously closed for you will fly open. Elon Musk will bring a message, a revelation, a moment that will make your heart race. Your luck is divine, your blessings are extraordinary, designed by God and crafted by angels, timed by the heavens. The surprise from Elon Musk is a herald of greater things. Your life is entering a season of unprecedented favor, financial breakthroughs, spiritual awakenings, emotional revelations, and life-changing opportunities converging at this moment. The surprise is the beginning, not the end. The true miracle is your transformation, the unlocking of your potential, and the confirmation that you walk in alignment with God's divine purpose. Prepare spiritually. Pray. Cleanse your mind of doubt. Remove fear from your heart. Focus entirely on God's presence. When you are fully aligned, you will recognize the signals, the signs, and the whispers God is sending. Tonight every step, every movement, every glance will carry divine significance. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. Nothing can harm you. Nothing can derail you. Nothing can stop the divine flow intended for your life. The message you are about to receive from Elon Musk is not merely informational, it is transformational. Every word, every gesture, every action is infused with divine intention. Watch carefully. Listen carefully. Feel deeply. Let your soul recognize the signs. Let your heart respond with gratitude. Let your mind remain steadfast in faith. Tonight your life will never be the same. This is your appointed hour. Open it fully and allow the blessings to flow. Do not be distracted by ordinary thoughts. Do not question the reality of what you will witness. Do not allow worldly logic to cloud your perception. Tonight, the impossible will become possible. Tonight, a vision will manifest. Tonight, God will show you that He is in control, that He sees you, that He loves you, and that He has orchestrated every detail for your good. Trust completely. Open your heart. Receive fully. Remember, miracles are happening all around you, but this one is extraordinary. The alignment of events, the convergence of people, the orchestration of time, all have led to this night. Your destiny unfolds in a spectacular way. This is divine timing. Respond to it with faith, gratitude, and action. The moment you hesitate even slightly, the flow could shift and you could miss the confirmation, the sign, the blessing. The universe is ready to pour out blessings on you like never before. Tonight your life enters a season of abundance, revelation, and fulfillment. Open this now and do not look back. Your prayers have been heard. Your struggles have been seen. Your faith has been rewarded. Tonight, everything changes. Tonight your life is transformed. Open immediately. Your miracle awaits. You're beloved, you are chosen. You are favored. You are protected. Tonight you are the focal point of divine intervention. Every moment counts, every decision counts, every action counts. The universe is ready to pour out blessings on you, do not delay. The hour is here. If you believe this, say Amen.